So you were dealing with a narcissist that was abusing you. This person was constantly making you upset, constantly making you mad, constantly bothering you. Like this person just continued to bother you. All they were doing was bothering you. Every time they came around you, they just had to bother you. This person would go out of their way to bother you. Like they would, you all exchange numbers. This person would text your phone just to bother you, call your phone just to bother you, want to ask to hang out just so they could bother you. Like this person enjoyed bothering you because this person had no life. This person had no life. They didn't have any hobbies. They didn't have any interest or anything that they had. Their hobby was being a narcissist. Their hobby was being abusive. Their hobby was being a bully. That was their hobby. Being mean to people, being nasty to people, finding a target and abusing that target. That was their hobby. They had no other hobbies. They had no other interests. They had no other things that they enjoyed doing. Their main hobby was being abusive. They had no other interest. And what happened is you at some point got removed from this person's life. And when you got removed from this person's life, they got offended, they got mad, they got upset because they weren't finished with you yet. This person still wanted you around because they still wanted to use you as their punching bag. And when you got removed, the punching bag was no longer there. So they hit you up, they called you up, they're asking, where did you go? Why did you leave? What happened? Where are you now? And you're like, I left. I'm gone. I'm not coming back. And that scared them because they're like, how dare the person that I'm so secretly in love with, the person that I actually love, but I just hate them instead. How dare they leave me like that? This person secretly loved you, but they hated you through love. Under the guise of love, they hated you. That didn't really make sense. But they basically loved you, but they didn't know how to love, so they hated you instead. As much as they loved you, that's as much hatred as they gave you. You see, this person wanted you around because they secretly did like you. They secretly did appreciate you. They secretly respected you. They secretly admired you. They secretly adored you. But they weren't going to let themselves know that they wanted to deem you as the enemy. But this person was a fan of yours. This person really liked you. They were a fan. But because they were so jealous of you, all they could do was be mean to you. So basically, once you were removed from the environment, they no longer were able to hurt you. They no longer were able to be mean to you. And they wanted to continue to do that to you for as long as they wanted to, for as long as they could, for as long as they were there. That's how long they wanted to abuse you. It's like they basically wanted to treat you this way for as long as you were around them. But once you were removed, once you left the environment, they could no longer hurt you. And it upset them because they wanted to finish you off, basically. They wanted to just continue to hurt you because they wanted to break you. They kept doing things to break you down and break your spirit, and they wanted to break you completely. They weren't going to stop until you were broken. And when you got away, you basically won the battle. You basically won the war because you got away. You got away, so they could no longer harm you, they could no longer hurt you, and they could no longer indulge in their favorite pastime, which was hurting you. So they lost their hobby, they lost their interest. You were like a special interest of theirs. Just because you're not this person was not neurodivergent, but you can have a special interest and not be neurodivergent. You could just have a special interest, and their special interest was abusing you. So once you left the circumstance, once you left the environment, they no longer had their special interest around, and they missed you immediately. It's like the person that treated you the worst missed you the most when you left. They missed you the most, and they wanted you back the most. This person blew it. This person blew it with you because you no longer want this person in your life. You no longer will allow this person to come back into your life. You are completely done with them. You don't trust them anymore. They have completely burned their bridge with you. You will no longer allow this person to ever come back into your life. That's why they went off and basically just, it's like they called you up and like, why did you leave? Where did you go? And then they started going off and started saying a bunch of mean things to you on the phone. They were sending you nasty text messages, sending you nasty voicemails, voice memos. They were sending you a bunch of nasty things because they were trying to finish you off in that way. It's like, if you're not here, then let me abuse you this way. Because you're not physically next to me, let me abuse you this way. Let me continue to abuse you because that's exactly what I want to do to you. This person is sick. They're very fucking sick. Kiera Darling Garrett, you're very sick, sweetheart. You're sick. This person thought that if they could continue to abuse you, that it gave them some sort of power. But you took your power back when you walked away. And here's what you did. You matched their energy that time. You matched their energy and you made this person cry. You made this person boo-hoo cry. You made this person upset. You hurt this person's feelings by matching their energy. They kept talking a bunch of shit to you. You talked a bunch of big shit back and you hurt their feelings. You threw low blows at them. You really hit below the belt and you hit them where it hurt. Because you didn't give a fuck no more. You're like, I'm not going to sit up here and let you disrespect me no more. I'm done with this. And you disrespected them back. Sometimes a person will only respect you until you start disrespecting them back. Sometimes a person will only respect you until you get disrespectful with them. And when you got disrespectful with them, they saw a totally different side of you. They saw a version of you that they never even saw before. And they were hurt because it's like the person that they loved and admired so much was being mean to them and they couldn't handle it. They wanted you to be kind to them. They wanted to disrespect you, but they wanted your respect. They wanted to hurt you, but they wanted you to be kind to them because they loved and admired you. So how you treated them made them feel some type of way. You were like their favorite person. And it was like their favorite person turned on them. Their favorite person hurt their feelings. Their favorite person like got angry at them and got mad at them and went off on them. Their favorite person did this, so they couldn't handle it. And that's why they got their feelings hurt so much, because they loved and admired you, and it hurt their feelings that someone that they love and admire hurt their feelings. But they had it coming. They definitely had it coming. They kept hurting your feelings, so it was only a matter of time when you were allowed to do that back to them. And you did. And now you see this person as weak. They're not strong, they're weak. Because once you matched their energy, they had nothing left to say to you anymore. They left you alone. They were only hurting you when you were taking it, when you were allowing it. But once you no longer took it from them, once you no longer allowed it, a whole different side of you came out, and they were surprised to see this whole new version of you that came forth. Because they weren't expecting that from you. You completely blindsided them by how you responded to them. But they had it coming, and you needed to do that to them because they needed to see that they can't just continue to disrespect somebody and expect you to not do anything in return. Treat people the way you want to be treated. So they obviously wanted to be treated horribly because they kept treating you horribly. This person is sick. This person has issues. They need help. They need to be in therapy. They need to be on some antipsychotic medicine. They need to be on some antidepressants. Needs to be on some medication to control their impulses. This person needs help. They need a lot of intensive therapy to heal themselves from what they have done and to get them to not be the version of themselves that they are. This person needs help. They're not a good person. They're not a good person because good people don't treat other people horribly like that. Good people don't find joy in hurting another person. Good people don't sit up there and find a favorite pastime out of hurting another person. Good people don't continuously hurt another person. This person was not a good person. And they couldn't stand the fact that you got away. They hated the fact that you got away because they wanted to continue to hurt you. They wanted to finish you off. But once you left, they couldn't do that anymore. So their plans was ruined. Their plans were foiled. So they did anything and everything they can to try to finish you off before, but you finished them off. You finished them off when you matched their energy. So good job.